Dear friend, thank you for being here today. Tell me, have you been feeling something strange in the air lately? A quiet pull, a soft hum under your skin, as if the universe itself is whispering your name. Have you been catching yourself staring at the sky, wondering why time feels slower, heavier, more sacred somehow, as though something beyond logic is about to unfold? If you nodded yes, you didn't find this video by accident. It found you, because tonight, I'm going to tell you a secret the stars have been waiting to reveal. A secret that belongs only to those whose souls are ready to awaken. Pisces, if you're watching this, it means the portal of November the 12th has opened for you. This is not an ordinary day, not another full moon or passing alignment. It's a frequency shift, a moment when destiny pauses, listens, and lets your soul decide which reality it wishes to live next. On this night, the invisible threads of time tremble, and for a brief breath, the universe gives you a choice: to keep repeating the patterns of the past, or to step into the timeline where wealth, youth, and divine alignment are no longer dreams, they're your new normal. I know, that sounds almost unbelievable, doesn't it? But that's what makes it powerful. The most extraordinary transformations never announce themselves loudly, they arrive quietly, disguised as intuition, as goosebumps, as that small voice inside whispering, "Something is coming for me." And if you've been seeing repeating numbers, waking between 3 and 4 in the morning, or feeling like you've met people before, even when you haven't, that's the universe testing your awareness, preparing you for what's about to unfold on November the 12th. Stay with me until the end, because what I'm about to share with you could very well change how you see yourself forever. There's a reason the ancient astrologers called Pisces the mirror of the divine. You were never meant to chase fortune. You were meant to attract it simply by remembering who you are. And tonight, that remembering begins. The energy you'll feel through this video isn't coincidence. It's calibration. As you listen, your spirit will start aligning with a higher timeline where money flows, health blossoms, and the impossible becomes your daily reality. So, before we dive deeper, take a deep breath. Let the outside world fade for a moment. Pour yourself a warm cup of coffee or tea. Light a candle if you wish, and settle in. Think of this as a conversation between old friends, because that's what we are. You and I have met before, in another time, under another moon, and tonight, under this sacred sky, we meet again to remember the promise you once made, to live fully, fearlessly, and richly. If you can feel your heart racing a little faster right now, that's your sign. The portal is already responding to your attention. So let's seal that energy. Comment below. I claim the November 12th portal. It's not just words, it's an activation. And as you type it, the universe takes note. Another Pisces is waking up. Like this video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss what's coming, because at the end, I'll reveal the one hidden code the stars have placed for you, a secret that could unlock the most miraculous chapter of your life. Now breathe in. Do you feel it? The air is shifting. The light is different. The gate is opening. Let's step through it together. Pisces, as we step through this moment together, take a breath and let your body soften. The air around you tonight is not ordinary. It hums with the pulse of something vast, something ancient, something calling your name across lifetimes. On November the 12th, the cosmos arranges itself in a pattern so rare that even the stars seem to pause to witness it. The moon, swollen with the memory of the recent supermoon, still glows with the residue of divine light. It hangs above the world like a silver heart, full, awake, and whispering truths you have long forgotten. This is the moon of revelation, the moment when illusion burns away and your inner light begins to write its own story. At this very time, Neptune, your ruling planet, the dreamweaver, the cosmic poet, meets Pluto, the silent transformer. Imagine that. the god of dreams merging with the god of rebirth. Neptune stirs your imagination, opens the gateways of intuition, and lets your heart see beyond the visible. Pluto, on the other hand, is the force that tears down what no longer serves you, the deep undercurrent that insists you rise from the ashes of your past. When these two energies join hands, a portal opens, a rare cosmic alignment that happens only once in many decades. It is the intersection where endings bow to beginnings, where death surrenders to rebirth, and where your destiny is rewritten in silver ink. This is not a small astrological event, my friend. It is a rewriting of your coordinates, a celestial reset button pressed by the universe itself. Before this moment, your fate responded to your fears, your doubts, your hesitations, your what-ifs. Every insecurity you carried echoed back to you through the world around you. But from November the 12th onward, something shifts forever. The mirror flips. Destiny begins to respond not to your fear, but to your vibration, to the truth pulsing inside your chest. From this night forward, you become the author of your reality, the painter of your own sky. Picture this: the heavens above you turning like a great mirror, slow and luminous. You look up, and for the first time, the stars don't seem distant. They seem to be looking back. You can almost feel the light rearranging itself, gathering the broken pieces of your past and weaving them into a new constellation. Everything that once collapsed is now rebuilding itself, but stronger, wiser, and truer to the essence of who you really are. What once left you shattered was never meant to end you. It was meant to clear the path for this exact moment, the moment when your spirit steps into alignment with its highest frequency. And maybe you've already started feeling it. The strange restlessness, the nights where you wake up at 3 a.m. with your heart racing, the sudden waves of nostalgia, the flashes of memory from a life you can't quite remember. Or perhaps you've seen repeating numbers everywhere: 11, 12, 12, 12, 3, 3, 3. Don't ignore them. Those are not coincidences. They are codes from the universe. Messages confirming that you are ready, that your energy is syncing perfectly with the portal of November the 12th. The more you notice them, the stronger your connection grows. This energy is both gentle and powerful, like the tide that shapes the shore without making a sound. It invites you to let go of resistance, to trust that even the chaos of your past was choreography, guiding you toward this luminous turning point. If you close your eyes right now, you might feel a faint warmth behind your forehead, a tingling in your chest. That's your energy field adjusting, expanding to hold more light. You are being rewired for abundance, for love, for the kind of peace that no storm can take away. Think of your life as a song that has been playing in minor chords for years, and suddenly, on this night, the melody shifts, the rhythm changes, the tempo slows, and every note aligns with harmony. What once felt heavy becomes lighter. What once seemed impossible begins to shimmer with possibility. You start to realize that destiny was never something outside of you. It was always waiting inside your frequency, waiting for you to believe. So as the moon completes its cycle and Neptune whispers through the waters of your soul, remember this truth: your story is not ending, it is expanding. The universe isn't testing you anymore, it's inviting you to dance. Step into the rhythm, speak softly to the stars and tell them you're ready, because you are. And if you've been seeing those sacred numbers 11, 12, 12, 12, 3, 3, 3, smile. That's the universe's way of saying, yes, I see you. You're in sync. You're ready to walk through. So take this as your sign, dear friend. The portal is open. The mirror has turned. From this moment forward, your fate reflects your light, not your fear. Have you noticed how, lately, silence feels heavier than usual? How some friendships have drifted away quietly? How certain chapters have closed without warning. How even the things that once defined you no longer seem to fit. Dear Pisces, this is not a coincidence, and it is not loss. This is your soul-making space. Every ending that has unfolded in your life over these last few months has been sacred, precise, divinely timed. You are not being abandoned. You are being refined. You are not breaking down. You are shedding what cannot come with you through the portal of November the 12th. Do you feel it, the strange stillness that wraps around you at night? The moments when the world seems to pause, when you can almost hear your own heartbeat echoing through the quiet. That silence is not emptiness. It is the space between lifetimes. You are standing at the threshold of your own rebirth. Everything that once made you doubt your worth, every disappointment that made you question your path, is being rewritten right now in invisible ink. Not everyone who left your life did so to hurt you. Some souls came only to play their part in the earlier chapters of your story. They were mirrors, lessons, or catalysts. When their task was complete, the universe gently guided them away so that your energy could shift. You see, Pisces, when you begin to vibrate at a higher frequency, not everyone can breathe that rarefied air. It's not rejection, it's reorganization. The universe is adjusting your surroundings so your soul can meet itself again, unburdened, unfiltered, and radiant. In the days leading up to November the 12th, you may feel as though time bends. Moments stretch longer. Hours dissolve into a kind of dreamlike haze. That's because two timelines are touching your old reality and your new one, brushing against each other under the silver gaze of the moon. You might wake and feel lighter, as if some invisible weight has been lifted. Or you might find yourself suddenly emotional, nostalgic, remembering fragments of your childhood or even lifetimes you cannot name. That is your soul calling itself home. When the moon's glow spills across the night of November the 12th, something profound happens. Time itself seems to hold its breath. The universe creates a pause so that your spirit can recognize its reflection in the cosmic mirror. For a fleeting heartbeat, you are able to see all that you've been, every lifetime, every heartbreak, every triumph, and the version of you that is waiting just beyond the veil. Two versions of yourself stand side by side beneath the moonlight, one shaped by fear, one sculpted by faith. And in that sacred stillness, you choose. Will you continue living through the echoes of old pain, or will you step boldly into the timeline of miracles? The choice is yours, and the universe waits patiently for your answer. Remember, choosing the new timeline doesn't require effort, it requires surrender. It's as simple as closing your eyes and saying, "I am ready to meet myself again." When you speak those words, something ancient stirs. You begin to feel it, a gentle pulse at the center of your chest, a golden warmth spreading through your body. That is your higher self waking up, the part of you that remembers everything, your purpose, your magic, your reason for being. The loneliness you've felt was never punishment. It was preparation. It was the quiet womb of transformation where your spirit grew wings. You were not being ignored by the universe. You were being incubated, kept safe until your light was strong enough to shine without fear. And now, under this luminous moon, that light can no longer be hidden. So here's what I invite you to do. Take a sheet of paper and a pen. The simplest ritual, but the most powerful. Write down one sentence that you want to carry into your new reality. It could be a declaration, a wish, a truth, something like, "I am ready to receive everything meant for me," or "I allow my highest timeline to unfold with ease." As you write, imagine your words glowing with moonlight, as if each letter were a seed of light being planted in the soil of your future. Fold that paper gently, place it near your heart, and keep it until the dawn. after November the 12th. When morning comes, read it again softly. As the first light touches your face, that is the moment when the two timelines finally merge, when the version of you who dreamed and the version of you who believed become one. The universe will hear it, I promise. And when it does, it will whisper back through the wind, through the numbers you see, through the coincidences that suddenly aren't coincidences at all. Because this is not just the night of reunion. It's the night your soul remembers. You were never waiting for the light. You were the light, all along. When the night of November the 11th arrives, the air will hum with quiet anticipation. You'll feel it the way a musician feels, the stillness before the first note, the way the ocean pauses before the tide turns. That's your signal, Pisces. The portal is stirring, the veil between worlds thinning just enough for your light to reach through. This is your invitation to perform a ritual, not one of complexity, but of remembrance, because true magic has always been simple. It's the sincerity of your intention that moves the stars. Find a quiet place where the noise of the world cannot reach you. Dim the lights. Let your space breathe. Before you begin, whisper softly to yourself, "Tonight, I am returning home to my own light." That sentence alone begins the alignment. Then gather what you need. 1 white candle, a glass of water, and a single blank sheet of paper. These are not random objects. Each one holds a frequency that mirrors the elements of creation. The candle calls upon fire, the spark of life and transformation. The water represents emotion, intuition, and the deep flow of your subconscious. The paper is the symbol of possibility, the page upon which your destiny will be rewritten. As you sit before them, notice how the candle flickers like a heartbeat, how the water reflects the light like liquid moonlight. You are surrounded by the very elements that shape worlds. Take a deep breath. Place your right hand over your heart and inhale 3 times slowly. With every breath, imagine silver light descending from the moon above, streaming down through your crown, flowing into your heart, then radiating outward into every cell of your body. You might even feel a tingle, a warmth, a slight dizziness. That's your energy field expanding, synchronizing with the rhythm of the portal. Now take your pen and write on the sheet of paper. I allow the November 12th portal to align me with my highest destiny. Write it slowly, with presence, as though each word were a spell. Feel the vibration of the phrase travel through your hand into the page. This is not ink on paper, it is energy imprinting matter. You are coding your new reality. When you're ready, light your candle. Watch the flame dance for a moment. See how it bends toward you, as if it recognizes your spirit. Then, aloud or in a whisper, speak the affirmations that seal your intention. I trust the rewrite. I release the old. I am ready for my divine timeline. Say it 3 times. The first speaks to the universe. The second speaks to your subconscious. The third anchors it into your body. Feel how the air around you changes after the final word. Lighter, clearer, charged. That is the universe acknowledging receipt of your message. Once your affirmations are complete, fold the paper gently and place it beneath your pillow before you sleep. As you drift off, imagine the candle's flame still burning in your heart, steady and golden. Visualize the moon sending a river of silver light across the sky, flowing directly into your dreams. Trust that your soul is traveling through that light, stepping across the threshold into its new timeline. And then, let go. You don't need to force anything. The universe never requires strain. It only requires surrender. When dawn comes and you open your eyes, take note of how you feel. If you find yourself smiling for no clear reason, if the world feels softer, if the colors seem a little brighter, that's how you'll know. Your soul has made its choice. The alignment is complete. Keep the folded paper somewhere sacred, a drawer, a journal, a pocket close to your heart. It carries the frequency of your new path. From this night on, every time you touch it, the energy will respond. The flame will flicker again, the water will shimmer, and you'll remember that the magic was never in the ritual itself. It was always in you, the chosen one, who dared to trust the light when the world was still dark. When the dawn after November the 12th finally arrives, something in the air feels unmistakably different. The light seems softer, yet sharper, as if the entire world has been quietly polished overnight. You wake up and the silence doesn't feel heavy anymore, it feels alive, like the universe itself is holding its breath, waiting for your first thought. The portal has closed, but its energy has not faded. It lingers in you, reshaping everything it touches. You may not see fireworks, Pisces, but you will feel it in the subtle things, the ease in your breath, the calm in your mind, the strange sense that you are exactly where you're meant to be. Over the next days, life begins to shimmer with synchronicity. You'll notice how effortlessly things begin to move. A message arrives just when you think of someone. An opportunity falls into your lap without struggle. The delay that once frustrated you suddenly reveals its hidden blessing. This is how the universe speaks when you are in alignment. It doesn't shout, it arranges. It doesn't push, it flows. You are no longer chasing your destiny, you are magnetizing it, drawing it toward you with every calm, trusting heartbeat. And something else happens too. The loneliness you carried begins to dissolve, replaced by connection so real it feels fated. You'll meet people who feel strangely familiar, like you've known them for lifetimes. These are your soul family, the ones walking parallel to your light, now stepping into view because your frequency finally matches theirs. Conversations will feel deeper, more electric. Encounters will seem charged with meaning. This isn't coincidence. It's resonance. Your soul family is finding you, answering the call you unknowingly sent into the stars. Money starts to flow in unexpected ways, not because you're forcing it, but because you've become a match to abundance itself. The projects that once stalled start to move forward. The ideas you doubted suddenly gain momentum. You might receive an offer, a gift, a payment that seems to appear from nowhere, yet deep down, you'll know it's not nowhere, it's from the field of potential that was always yours. You just weren't tuned to its frequency before. Creativity, too, awakens. Inspiration no longer needs to be hunted. It finds you in quiet moments, in dreams, in sudden bursts of clarity. You may feel compelled to write, paint, sing, start something new. Follow that impulse. That is how your higher self expresses joy through creation. And with it comes love. Not the fragile kind that flickers and fades, but the kind that mirrors your soul's expansion. You attract partners, friends, and experiences that match the vibration of peace you've cultivated within. Notice how light your body feels, how your intuition sharpens. Even challenges begin to look different, not as obstacles, but as doorways to deeper wisdom. You realize that every delay, every heartbreak, was never punishment. It was preparation for this. A life where you don't have to fight to receive, where existence itself bends toward your belief. When you trust this flow, reality bends to meet you. Doors open without knocking. People appear with answers before you ask. The old version of you, the one who hustled, feared, doubted, fades like mist under morning light. In its place stands someone calm, radiant, magnetic. You've become the evidence of your own miracle. Take a moment now to affirm it, to anchor this vibration into your being. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and whisper, "I am the light after the storm. I trust my new path. I am the miracle." Let those words settle in your chest. Feel how they change the rhythm of your heart. You are not asking anymore, you are acknowledging what already is. Every time you speak them, the universe hums in response, rearranging the stars a little more in your favor. So as you walk forward from November the 12th, remember, manifestation isn't about control, it's about coherence. The more peaceful you are, the faster reality aligns. When you move with trust, the world moves with you. You are no longer trying to become the miracle, Pisces. You are living proof that miracles exist. And from this day forward, every sunrise will carry that silent promise that your light, once hidden in the storm, now leads the way. Pisces, as we reach the end of this journey together, take one last deep breath. Feel it, the stillness, the warmth, the quiet power inside you that wasn't there before. That's the pulse of the new timeline beating in rhythm with your soul. The portal of November the 12th wasn't just an event in the sky. It was an awakening within you. It reminded you that everything you've endured, every tear, every silence, every sleepless night, wasn't punishment, it was preparation. The universe was shaping you, layer by layer, for this moment of remembrance. Tonight, you remembered who you truly are. The dreamer, the healer, the mirror of divine light. Look at how far you've come. You learned that endings are not losses but invitations to rise higher. You discovered that the stillness you feared was actually your rebirth. And most of all, you realized that you no longer have to fight for miracles, they come when you stand in alignment with love. This is the lesson of November the 12th. When you release control and trust your path, life unfolds in ways more beautiful than you could ever plan. The stars are not above you anymore. They live within you. So now, dear friend, what will you do with this light? How will you carry it forward into your days? Let it guide you to speak gently, to love bravely, to choose joy even when fear knocks. Let it remind you that wealth isn't only money, it's peace, it's purpose, it's waking up excited for the life you've built. You've learned how to listen to the whispers of destiny. Now it's time to live them out loud. Remember this: your journey doesn't end when the portal closes, it begins there. Every morning is another chance to walk in the vibration you've claimed. When you feel doubt creeping back, return to your affirmations. Whisper to yourself, I am the light after the storm. I trust my new path. I am the miracle. Say it when you wake. Say it when you breathe. Let it become the song of your life, because you are not waiting for blessings anymore. You are walking as the blessing itself. And if tonight your heart is still glowing, if something inside you feels alive, don't let it fade. Let's spread that light together. Hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video so that more souls can awaken just like you did. Because every time you take action, you send ripples of energy into the collective field. You help someone somewhere remember their own magic. That's how we rebuild the world, one awakened heart at a time. Now, I want to hear from you. What part of this journey touched you the most? What truth are you taking with you from the portal of November the 12th? Type it in the comments and begin with this affirmation. I claim the November 12th portal. I trust the universe. Those words are not just comments, they are declarations, energy signatures that tell the universe you're ready for more miracles. If you'd like to help this message of hope and light reach more souls around the world, consider supporting the channel through Super Thanks. Every contribution, big or small, helps keep this sacred space alive, spreading inspiration and healing energy to those who need it most. You'll find the link and a few surprises waiting for you in the video description, a little gift from me to you, a token of gratitude for walking this path together. And don't go too far, because the journey isn't over. In our next video, we'll explore something even deeper, the planetary alignments that will shape the energy of the coming year. The hidden days of luck, love, and divine opportunity that the universe is already preparing for you. You won't want to miss it. Turn on the notification bell so you'll be among the first to receive the message when it arrives. Before we say goodbye, let this truth settle in your heart. You are worthy of abundance, of radiant health, of peace that nothing can shake. You are worthy of the kind of love that feels like coming home. You are worthy of a life so full of joy it overflows to everyone around you. The universe has chosen you not to struggle, but to shine. So tell me, my beautiful Pisces soul, what would you love to see next on this channel? Which mysteries of the stars, which secrets of destiny would you like us to explore together? Leave your thoughts below so we can co-create the next chapter of this journey with you. Until then, keep your light burning, keep trusting your path, and remember, the moon may fade, but your glow never will. When you look into the water tonight, see your reflection and know it's not just you smiling back. It's the entire universe, proud, radiant, and whispering, "Welcome home."